Happy Monday. I'm making today's not Monday, today's Tuesday, but I'm making breakfast. It's a bit of a different breakfast. Sully's playing with his football back there, so he's being very loud. But I'm starting off with a whey drip, which is more like a whey pudding because I've been making them way too thick recently. Just not adding enough water, but whatever. Still all taste the same. I just choked on my own spit. But I'm adding that to a bowl of Greek yogurt with some Special K granola. And then I also have a plate of fruit. I got bananas, strawberries, and grapes. I prefer red grapes, but we got green grapes this week. The reason why my breakfast is different today, because I don't know if you can tell, but my face is very angry. So eggs are a no-go. I can't eat eggs, which is very, very upsetting because I love eggs and eggs just don't love me back. So this has been my breakfast for the last few days, honestly. It's very sad. I can still eat my oatmeal. Oatmeal's no problem, just not the eggs. And I haven't really been feeling oatmeal. I've been feeling yogurt and granola. Look at that. Protein. I'm gonna sit and eat and I'll catch you up after. Why do I look so blue? It's like twilight. Anyways, I'm done breakfast now and I'm back up in my room. But today was a upper body workout. I did a lot of triceps and oh, they were shaking after my workout. I started off my morning with a 30-minute walk with the dogs outside just to get my steps in, get some sunshine, things like that. And then came home, had a pre-workout snack in my pre-workout. And then I did like cross tricep extenders, overhead ones like that, and then pull downs, tricep dips, tricep focused push-ups, and then I did abs. Did like a little ab circuit because I'm trying to train abs almost every day just because I do have a pretty weak core. I can especially tell in my posture because I sit very slouched. So I really want to strengthen my core. Not doing like too many exercises, usually like 3-ish average. But yeah, it was a really great workout. I was so tired this morning. I don't know why. I'm feeling pretty good now. It's like about 9:30. But I'm actually headed out for the day. Not really for the day, for the morning. I am going to Home Sense because I need some coffee syrup. I would like to buy a new journal. Check out the books there, I guess. And just kind of see. I haven't been to a Home Sense in a very long time, so I'm excited. And then I need to go to Walmart because I need more coffee. And then I'm going to stop at Value Village because I haven't been there in a while either. One rule I have for myself is that I'm only allowed to go to Value Village if I have things to donate, which I do because I cleaned out the back cupboard on the weekend and I found a lot of goodies, shall we say. So I have a bunch of like mugs and random like homeware things to donate. And if you donate, you get like, is it 10 or 20% off of your purchase if it's over a certain amount, which I can always find things to fulfill that amount. I feel like I'm talking really slow and I'm very like scattered. I don't know, I feel kind of fuzzy. I haven't had a coffee yet, that's probably why. But I'm gonna make a coffee for the road and then we're gonna head out. Yeah, I don't really have much more to update you on. Yes, I didn't really talk this weekend. I'll insert a clip now from Friday. We are headed to the music festival and this is my outfit. I just have my hair, I don't know if you can really see. My hair is back in these two little ponies. If I can get my sunglasses, and then my sunnies. Necklace, I don't know where it's from, but this is just a really simple gold chain and I love it. Tank top is from Ricky's. It's like this purplish grayish. Jeans are Levi's, belt is Old Navy, and I'm gonna wear my white Hey Dudes. Anyways, I will chat with you later. Obviously that was me before going to the music concert. The music concert was so much fun. I got tacos there. The tacos were fire. I got beef and they were so good. Didn't have any drinks. Thank goodness for that, because a single drink was $10. And waiting in line, you probably waited in line for about at least half an hour, I would say, to get a drink. You could only buy 2 drinks at a time and get 5 drink tickets at a time. So like enough, but if you needed to get drink tokens and then go get drink like back to back, you would probably be there for an hour and a half, I would say. No word of a lie. It was ridiculous. But Dean Brody was amazing. I love him so much. Bring the House Down, Bush Party, Friday night. I love him. Tim Hicks was great as well. Louder. I love that song by him. Owen Riegling, he is actually from Ontario. He's from like my area-ish. He was great as well. Robin Ottolini, she sang The Climb by Miley Cyrus, and oh my God, that was amazing. That was like my whole childhood. It was so good. It was not really that late of a night. I think I was home by like 1:30, 2 o'clock maybe. Weather was great. It was such a nice day. It did get pretty cool at night, but I was fine. It wasn't too bad. Driving home was super easy. There was a lot of people there. It was a sold out night. Yeah, it was really good. It was a lot of fun. No drama. I stayed sober. I was so proud of myself. And that it was much easier to stay sober at this event than it was to stay sober at the hospital gala, mostly because you had to buy drink tickets and like no one kind of went all together to the bar, and it was just easier to not, I don't know if it was because I was more comfortable, which probably played a huge role in it. I just didn't feel the need to drink there, or if it's because the hospital gala kind of got that out of the way and then I was fine just to carry on and keep doing. But yeah, little pat on the back for me. Anyways, let's go to the city, and I also have to get gas because I probably only have like a quarter of a tank, I think. There's a guy pulling in beside me, but I'm looking like a lion because it is hotter than balls out here. It's like 24, but I think it feels like 28 or 30 degrees Celsius. And I have no AC in my vehicle, so we rely on the good old wind to cool me down. Shopping was a success. I went to Winners first. I'll show you everything when I get home. Winners first, then Value Village. Value Village, meh. The book selection, not good today. Then I went to Walmart, and I was gonna go get a Diet Coke from McDonald's in the Walmart, but I really wasn't feeling it. I just want to kind of go home, and I spent enough money today because I also had to get gas. But yeah, I spent more than enough. So we are headed home. It is 11:30. I'm getting kind of hungry, but I had a really big breakfast. That is a huge tip of mine. I know you've probably heard it time and time again, but go eat breakfast before you go out shopping anywhere, because it just like takes the need away. That's what I do. Because I could have gotten something at McDonald's, but I'm like, I'm not hungry enough where I'm going to, sorry, I'm wearing my sunglasses because it's very bright. But I was like, I'm not hungry enough where I need to go to McDonald's, and I just couldn't be bothered. I just really want to get home because I'm also freaking hot, and I would like to sit outside and tan. I am looking very pasty, especially on my stomach. So I want to go home, sit outside. I got a book from HomeSense. I don't know if I've been saying Winners, but I actually went to HomeSense. And they didn't have any Heavenly Hunks. I always get those when I go. I couldn't find them anywhere. Everything was kind of a bust today, honestly. Not a bust. I found a couple good things, but not really what I was looking for. Nothing really tickled my fancy, if I'm being honest, but let's go home because I'm really starting to sweat. We're back. We are home. I had to do one more stop at the library. So let's start with Winners. First thing I got was French vanilla and salted caramel coffee syrup. Each of these were $7. I just like these with milk in my coffee because I like flavored coffee. But I don't like the sugar in it, so that's why I get sugar-free, because I'm trying to cut out a lot of excess sugar right now. And then I also got Badass Habits. Cultivate the awareness, boundaries, and daily upgrades you need to make them stick. And I'm actually reading her first book, You Are a Badass, right now. So I thought this would be a good one to follow up with. And it was $10. And the final thing from Winners is this journal. This is actually a big one, like it's regular size paper, which I'm excited to try because right now I'm using this one and it's like the little paper. See? Little paper. But yeah, this was $7. What I look for in a journal is lined, which this one is. Lined paper, but I also love the little bookmark thing attached to it, so then I know what page I'm on, can just flip right to it instead of trying to figure out where I left off. I'm not quite done mine yet. I still have actually not that many pages. Probably a couple weeks, but I needed coffee stuff, so when I need one thing, I like to buy everything in bulk, and I actually forgot to buy one thing. I forgot to buy my magnesium and CeraVe lotion for my face, so I might have to order that on Amazon, but I try not to order things on Amazon because it is typically cheaper, even if it's only by like 50 cents or $1 if I go and get it, and if I actually have to go purchase things, I find I buy less things. Little hack. Anyways, that was all from Winners, and it was like 30 some odd dollars, I think. And then I went to Walmart, and there I got some Tazo Earl Grey tea. Mostly because it has a lot of caffeine in it. And then I also picked up some Nescafe Rich instant coffee. Because I'm on my instant coffee grind because it's so much easier than boiling coffee. And to be honest, I don't drink the coffee for the coffee flavor. I drink it for the caffeine. So this is much, much cheaper and much, much more convenient. Next place, Value Village. Book selection at Value Village was not great. I was gonna get one book, Layla by Colleen Hoover. And there was also another book I had in my hand, but I forget what one. But anyways, I got 3 pairs of clothing items. The first are these like compression biker shorts with the booty scrunch and like the contouring under the booty cheek. No idea what brand these are, but these were $8.29. Value Village is getting so ridiculously expensive. Next is this sports bra. The brand is Rika. Never heard of it, but I really like the color and really like the back on it. This was $7.99. And the last sports bra I got was this pink Puma. Just really, really simple. And this was $7.49. And then the final stop was the library. And I picked up To Kill a Mockingbird because I haven't read, oh my God, can I talk? I haven't read this book since grade 10. I think in grade 10 you read it. And I'm rewatching Pretty Little Liars right now, and they read To Kill a Mockingbird in season 1. And I want to reread it as an adult, see what I think about it and how my feelings are. It's super, super short. I didn't realize how short it was. And why? Why do the books do the stupid little offset pages? Can you see that? Like they're like jagged. I don't like that. But anyways, they did make the book for me to like. So, and the second one is In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. I don't know what this book is about. I think it's like a second chance type situation, but I'm very excited to read it. Because I love Rebecca Yarros and the way she writes characters because they are so deep and they really get to me. Anyways, I'm going to put all of this away. And I'm going to make lunch too. I think I want to eat lunch outside. Oh, so I've really been in the, let's just have a little chit chat, okay? I've really been in the mood to start reading after I read The Last Letter. That has gotten me out of my slump. I am back wanting to read some fiction books. But I knew I was getting these 2 books from the library pretty quickly. So I just didn't start any of my own because I was so close to, but then I'm like, if I start one of my own books and if I don't finish it by the time, then I'm gonna like be stressing to finish it. And if I'm stressing to read books, I don't read. It like paralyzes me. So I think I want to start with To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know why, I'm just really in the mood to read this book. Strange, doesn't happen very often to read like an actual literature book. But for lunch, I don't know what I'm gonna make. I have some ground pork in the fridge. I'm kind of feeling like some pasta. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll see what I can find in the fridge. Please excuse the very dirty counter. I'm gonna clean the kitchen after I eat, but this is lunch. It's kind of like a taco salad. Pork, sauteed peppers and onions, some lettuce, cheese, salsa, and sour cream. I'm gonna go eat this outside. It is so nice out here today. I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's about 2:45 and I'm just reading. I've made it to page 5 of To Kill a Mockingbird. I just came out not too long ago. But I made myself a London Fog with that Earl Grey tea I bought and the vanilla syrup with a ton of milk. It's about 50-50, a 1-to-1 ratio of milk and tea. And it's not too floral. I was kind of worried it would be too like flowery, but nope, not bad at all. And then I have a snack. I have a piece of homemade bread with cream cheese and strawberry rhubarb puree. It's not a jam because it's literally just strawberries, rhubarb, a little bit of honey, and a little bit of lemon juice. But it is so good. I'm sorry if you can hardly see anything. I can't see anything, but. For dinner, I'm making homemade burgers. So, all my spices. I'm going to add some ground ginger, garlic salt, toasted onion, black pepper, roasted garlic and peppers, and then a little bit of Italian, and finally some breadcrumbs to hold it all together, along with an egg. No measurements, just eyeballing. And a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. This is dinner. I have a salad, lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, and then I'm gonna use this Fiji's Caesar, German Caesar salad dressing. This is the best. If you can find this, I think it's only in Southern Ontario, but if you can get your hands on this, 10 out of 10 recommend. And then here's 6 looking meatballs, but these will be smash burgers. 4 of them have no cheese, and then these 2 have cheese in them because Dustin doesn't like cheese. And I'm debating right now if I should try to make my own homemade buns, if I should just use some from the freezer. They're not like, they're store-bought, but they're like homemade store-bought, like from a deli. I think I might see if I can find a easy recipe online. Like I have like 2 hours, so it'd have to be like an hour bun recipe. But I think that could be fun because then I've literally made everything. The vegetables are not from my garden, but like the beef is local or the pork is local, and I made the burgers. So I'm gonna check on Pinterest to see. Okay, these have rested for like honestly about half an hour. They're pretty big and fluffy. So they're gonna go in the oven for 8 to 12 minutes. And I have another one here, so I'm going to cook these after because there's no more room. They are perfect little pillows. Oh my God, they look amazing. They're perfect. Oh my gosh. And time for the next batch to go in. They took about 11 minutes total. Oh, I'm so proud. They are much darker in person than they appear on camera, but they are baked to perfection. And I also made a tiny little one because I had a bit of extra dough. I'm gonna eat this one with a bit of peanut butter for a snack. Look how cute it is. I am actually so impressed. This is the second batch of buns. I left them in a little bit longer so they're more golden, and I'm very happy with how they turned out. I ate my little nugget with some cream cheese and they're so fluffy and they're delicious. I never told you the recipe and you're kind of... it was 1 8-gram packet of instant dry yeast, no active dry yeast, 1 cup of warm water. So you activate the yeast with the water, give it a little stir, and then you're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of sugar and a 1/3 cup of oil. I did half olive oil and half vegetable. Then you're gonna let that sit and bloom. I think it's called blooming, or activate for like 5 minutes until it gets a little frothy and foamy. And then you're gonna add in a little bit salt. I think I actually forgot to add the salt now that I think about it. No, I think I definitely added the salt. No, I did add the salt. Just like, I just did a couple like turns, but I think it's like a pinch or whatever. And then right off the bat, you're gonna add 3 cups of flour, mix it all up. I used my stand mixer. And then I think I ended up adding about an additional 1/2 cup or so. I just kind of did little handfuls until it looked good. And then bake it at 425 for, I think for mine, it took the full 12 minutes, but check in between 8 to 12 minutes. And it made 8 beautiful buns. I'm so proud. And my burgers are gonna be so good. I have baseball tonight, so I'm going right to Dustin's from chores. We're gonna eat our burgers and then I'm gonna play baseball, which I don't know if it'll actually happen because it's supposed to storm here. Like severe thunderstorms, so we'll see. I wouldn't be overly upset if baseball got canceled, but I do enjoy seeing the ladies. So I'm gonna do a quick little cleanup of the kitchen. There's not much I have to clean up. Not gonna lie, I did lay down for like 15 minutes. I didn't really fall asleep, but I just like being in that like little fuzzy state where you're like between awake and sleeping. That's my favorite state to be in. It's like very euphoric. Drinking an energy drink because this morning I tried to make like an iced coffee. I don't know what happened, but it was disgusting. I don't have any milk. So what I did was I took Greek yogurt, coffee, vanilla syrup, ice, and water and tried to mix it all together, but it tasted like orange juice almost. Like it was had a very acidic, tangy aftertaste. Don't know what that was about, so I couldn't finish it. So this is actually my first caffeinated, actually, I had like 2 sips, so I couldn't even drink it. So this is my first caffeinated beverage of the day, which, to be fair, I had pre-workout this morning before my lower leg day. I'm feeling really good. I took a progress pic the other day and I was feeling myself. I'm also feeling all of this dough on the floor. Yeah, I was like, hot damn, I look good. Obviously that was just a really good body day because today is not a great body day for me. But yeah, today was legs. What did I do for legs? I did reverse lunges. Then I did some raised heel squats. Like I had my heels on a plate, a weighted plate, and then did like squats with my legs close together. I did like those donkey kicks with a weighted ankle band. I did some side lunges and glute bridges. So my thighs were on fire. And then I did a quick little ab circuit. I did leg raises and Russian twists because I really want to get some ab definition. And then today I was really craving carbs. Like so far it's 250. I think it's because I hang out in the kitchen so much. I don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen, but I just feel like I love baking. So I feel like I spend a lot of my time in here, especially on days when I'm meal prepping dinner for Dustin and I feel like I live in the kitchen. But tomorrow morning I milk morning and night. So I think tonight, this whole having baseball the night before I milk in the morning is kind of throwing me off because I would have meal prepped my breakfast tonight after, but I don't know. Because tomorrow I don't want to do anything. Tomorrow I just want to come home, take a nap, and read. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna vlog because I just feel like my mind's been going a million miles a minute and I just don't have a grasp on things, and I'm like out of touch with, not with reality, but like with myself. I just feel like I've been neglecting myself recently. Just been going go, 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 which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, you gotta keep things moving. Like, life keeps going on. But I do want to chat with you about school because I don't freaking know what I'm doing with my life. That's not going to be a chat right now because I need to journal about it a little bit more and to figure out how I'm feeling about it before I tell the internet about my thoughts and feelings about school, going back to college. 24 and returning as a student. Peace and love. Peace and love. Happy Thursday. Just like every other Thursday that I vlog, I milked this morning. I had 2 pieces of toast with peanut butter and honey before milking. I had a protein coffee, and now it's 11:56. Holy crap, where's the day gone? I got home at like, I guess I was at work till like 10. So then home by like 10:30ish. So I've really only been home for an hour and a half, but I'm eating my first like real meal of the day. I took the dogs for like literally a 20-minute walk because I was just not feeling a walk today. I just really want to take this full rest day as a rest day, and I'm very sore today, but I'm going to a spin class with my friend tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for a long walk, but I still went out, got my steps in. Other than that, I'm not working out today. It's my rest day, like I said. But anyways, first meal. I showed you me putting my toppings on, but I have 2 pork burgers, one with cheese and one without, and then some mustard, and then my protein pancakes with maple syrup and strawberry rhubarb puree, and some grapes on the side because I'm hungry as fuck. But I'm gonna sit here and watch some Grey's Anatomy and eat my meal. I'm so excited. Happy Friday! We are going to spin class. I'm so excited. I'm very nervous as well because I've never done a spin class, and I like do a fair amount of cardio, but that's like walking on a treadmill or going for like a little run. I don't know the last time I rode a bike or rode like a stationary bike for an extended period of time. And from the videos I've seen, spin classes are intense. So we shall see how it goes. My friend booked it. I know nothing about it. Don't know who the instructor is. I know we're going to Spinco in Hamilton, which is like an hour and a half from me. So it is 7:45 and I'm on my way. I think our class is at 9:30. But I have a coffee, a pre-workout, and we're going out for some food afterwards. There's like this yogurt place down the road, or like acai bowls or something, that we're gonna get after, but I brought a muffin and some watermelon just in case I get hungry, because I'm trying not to like eat out or like snack out. Mostly because like, I just don't want this to come off as like eating disorder-ish, because it's not that at all, but I just don't know what's going into those foods, and I'm just being very conscious of what I'm eating. So I don't know, like, the oils, the sugars, the fats, the processed life it had before it reaches me. So I try to eat very clean, but when I bring my watermelon, I literally know what's in watermelon, and I made the muffins, so I know what's all in them and that they're healthy. But yeah, and I'm also trying not to buy coffee out, because I much prefer the way I make my coffee versus buying coffee from a shop. So we shall see. But anyways, I am going to keep driving. I'm probably going to put on a podcast, and I will chat with you guys probably after, or maybe like when I get there. I made it to Hamilton. Oh, that is from my cup holder. I never come to Hamilton. I hate driving down here. Trying to find parking, not good. But they have an app, Passport Parking, I think it's called, and you just pay on there. You can only park here for 2 hours, so I think that should be fine. Should be okay. I'm drinking my pre-workout. This is the Revolution Nutrition Smoking Hot, the metabolic enhancer thing. Anyways, the drive down here was really good. I was listening to the podcast Already Friends. I don't even know if you can hear me. I hope so, but yeah, I was listening to the latest episode, Opinionated AF by Already Friends. They're one of my favorite podcasts. I listen to them every single week. I need to get gas on my way home. Gas around Hamilton is always so much cheaper than at home. I don't know why. I'm sure there is some reason, but couldn't tell you. Anyways, I'm probably gonna sit here. Like, I think at the spin class, they give you shoes, right? Like, you don't have to wear your own, because I just wore my Birkenstocks. I brought running shoes, but I'm pretty sure you have, like, actual spin shoes that they give you that, like, clip into the bike. Anyways, I brought my book, so I'm gonna read more of To Kill a Mockingbird, and I will chat with you after. That workout class was so much fun. I was dead. My friend and I just went and got some smoothies afterwards, but it was 50 minutes and it was intense. I was sweating profusely. I'm still very hot and sticky and damp, but it was so much fun. The music, like the lady like leading it was very like hyped and kept us all like kept the energy high. Highly recommend. It's 11 o'clock and I'm gonna head home. I should be home by like 12:30. Yeah, I got a salted almond buttercup smoothie from Heal. It was really delicious. It was like $11, so pretty pricey, but it was still good. We did like a little bit of weights in the spin class, like just some like upper body, like I think they're probably like 2-pound dumbbells. I felt the burn on my arms. My legs were on fire. It was so much fun though. It was really good. Trying to get my feet in the frickin' thing, that was a struggle. I got them out fine, but I could not figure out how to get my feet, like, cause you have to wear those special shoes that like click in. I thought my foot slid in, but it's a click. So I struggled putting my feet into the pedals. Yeah. Anyways, I will chat with you when we get home. Food is fuel. So is hydration, brought to you by Sadie. Anyways, for lunch, I need to fuel myself after that intense spin class because I am actually dead. It was so much fun, but I already gave you a little debrief. I cleaned out my fridge today because it's Friday and all of the leftovers from the week are on their last legs. So this is like a little taco bowl type situation, a little taco salad. Got some pork and chicken, some sauteed peppers, a little bit of onion, lettuce, oh, and some carrot sticks. Topped with some taco powder, salsa, and sour cream. So easy, but so freaking good. This is my latest hyperfixation meal. Does anyone else feel the need to do a little dance when they eat something superb? Because I've seen videos of other people doing it, so I know I'm not alone. I had a wonderful nap. It's now about 2:30. I don't have to leave for work for an hour, so I thought I would just sit down and kind of have a little chit chat because I want to give you an update on 75 hard. Honestly, I don't even know what day I'm in. I think I'm like 25 days, 26 days maybe. I also have a London fog here. This is my new obsession. Honestly, it tastes like the milk from Fruit Loops cereal. I don't know. It's just so good, so good. What's 75 hard? It's been going really, really well. I'm like not halfway through, but like a third, just over a quarter of the way through, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very optimistic because since I'm not doing, like I'm doing one walk, outdoor walk every single day, but then I'm only doing a workout 5 times a week, and I think that's what works best for me, because if I had to do a workout every day, I think I would get very, very burnt out. I would start to resent moving my body and start to resent the workouts. But since I give those 2-day buffer for me to have rest days, because I think those are just as important and just as valid, I think it's allowing me to create a healthy relationship with working out, because I'm afraid I would push through so hard on the 75 days, and then after that I would be so burnt out from working out that I would like do a complete 180 and go back to my old habits and just kind of undo everything that I worked so hard for during this challenge. And I don't want to do that. My eating, I've been so proud of myself with my eating, because since I know I'm not allowing myself to have any like treats throughout the day, like, don't get me wrong, Dustin and I, we went to Dairy Queen the other day and I got one of those snack size McFlurries because I wanted something sweet, and I'm not saying no sugar, no nothing, no ice cream, whatever. I'm just not having it in excess, having large quantities of it. So I'm still allowed to have it, just not making it an everyday thing, not even like a 2 or 3 times a week, more like once a week. And I'm not even calling them cheat meals or cheat days. I'm calling it life, because that's what it is. And I don't want to stop living my life just because I'm doing this. And like, food is a big part of my life because I love food. I'm a huge foodie. I enjoy trying new types of food, different cultures, and like their food. So it's a big part of my life, so I don't want to restrict myself. It's also a big comfort for me, but in a positive way. It allows me to like bond with other people over food in a healthy way. Like Dustin and I, we love going out for like some Dairy Queen. That's just something special that we do together. So yeah, but I'm very proud of myself. I haven't had a binge in a very long time, like going on a month, which is wild. I'm also really tuning into my cravings. For some reason, salty foods. I am craving salt. Don't know what that means. Don't know if that means like I'm deprived of salt, but like peanut butter. Give me peanut butter. Soy sauce. Peanut butter has been a big craving of mine, and I don't know why. Also, my protein powder is chocolate peanut butter cup, or just peanut butter cup. And I think that curbs my sweet tooth because I usually have it in like either a shake or pancakes first thing in the morning. And I think that just hits the spot for me. It tastes a lot like Butterfingers, not so much like a Reese's cup, but more like Butterfingers, like that really sweet, sugary rush. So I think that satisfies my sweet tooth because I do get one of those, and a lot of fruit. I've been eating a ton of fruit. At night, after I eat dinner, that's when I feel the really big urge to have something sweet. And I feel like I am like being driven by something to like on a hunt for something sweet. So sometimes I'll just have a shower, or I've been making some chai tea with maple syrup and milk. And honestly, it kind of tastes if I try really hard to think about it, it tastes a bit like a cinnamon roll. It's not, and it's not replacing a cinnamon roll by any means, but it's giving me that little bit of sweetness that I crave at the end of the night. And tea has just been a big savior of mine. I love tea. I used to not like it. I used to despise it actually, but I'm getting on board. It's all about finding what kind of tea you like, I think, because there are so many different flavors. And if you want like, I think with tea, it gets a bad rap because it's like, oh, it tastes like grass or it tastes like the earth. No, not this at all. This tastes like Fruit Loops. Straight up milk from Fruit Loops. I love it. And my chai tea I'm drinking, it's like the Bengal chai, I think. It's caffeine free. This is Earl Grey tea, not caffeine free. There is a ton of caffeine in it. So I drink that right before I go milking to give me that little afternoon boost. But my Bengal chai, no caffeine. It just is a nice little warm drink to have to wind down before bed, just to relax, get my little sweet treat that I crave because, you know, that's what being a girl is. Yeah. I don't know what else. Oh, I was going to talk to you about this. Little life update. We're just doing a little chat right now because I feel like I'm in a chatty mood. Sorry, my contact is... I just took my nap in my contacts and I shouldn't have done that. I need eye drops now. But, fire truck? Ambulance? School and work. I am doing like a whole life 360 turnaround, shaking things up a little bit because I don't know what I want to do with my life. I see so many different pathways with my life, and I know I've talked about this before, but I thought my plan was going to go for vet tech in September to school. That's not happening. Really, it comes down to vet techs don't make a good wage. Like, they're just not paid that great, especially for the schooling and the education they have. There's just a big pay gap there, and I've realized for myself, so what my two main issues were: do I want a job I enjoy but make some sacrifices in a lifestyle? So the job I enjoy, it might not pay as well to fund a lifestyle that I thought I wanted. Or do I sacrifice a job that I don't necessarily love but enjoy and it pays well to support a lifestyle that I love and desire so much? That was like the two things I was weighing, and having a good paying job to support a lifestyle I want and maybe not having the biggest passion for my job, I'm leaning towards that option. So that being said, I still am going into the medical field, but I have applied to become a medical lab tech. And what that is you analyze data like tissue samples, blood samples, different like pathogens and stuff like that, and you look at them under a microscope at the cells and you just analyze it and see what's going on. So if you've watched Grey's Anatomy, when they send things down to the pathology, that's basically what I would be doing. Or doing like blood draws, like if you go to like a Life Labs and like get your blood taken and where they do a blood panel on you, that's what a medical lab tech does. And it's very interesting to me still. Like I think end goal, I would love to work like at a fertility clinic, like looking at like IVF and an embryologist. I think that'd be super interesting. Or working in like a cancer lab. There's just so many different pathways. And one thing I really like about the medical industry is there's always a ladder to keep climbing. Like you can always improve. You can always get to the next level, get to the next step. And with vet tech, that's just not an option. You're kind of where you're at. There's not much room to improve. Like obviously there is, and I'm just talking very generally right now. And I knew I wasn't going to stay a dairy farmer for life. This was just kind of a gap for me until I could figure out what my big girl job was. And I went to school for law. Like I went to school for law clerk. I graduated, like I am a certified law clerk, like whatever. I just don't want to work in an office in a 9-to-5. And again, law clerks don't make a great pay. And I don't know, I'm not feeling law. because it's like, I don't know, no one wants to go to a lawyer. No one wants to get a lawyer involved. And I don't feel like I'm making a huge difference in people's life there. Like, people only come to you when things are bad, honestly, or to prevent the bad from happening. But in a clinic, in medical, a lot of miracles happen there. A lot of good things come of it too. And I want to help people in a way. I know I don't want to be a nurse. That's one thing I definitely do not want to do, is nursing, and I'm sure on that. But what I appreciate about nursing is you are helping people. You are getting people through some of the biggest, best and worst situations of their life, and you are there alongside for it all. And as a medical lab tech, you're doing the same thing, just with a less social interaction, because I enjoy working with people, but not necessarily directly with them, with the public, if that makes sense. Like, I still want to be involved in their life, but more like a background character to it, behind the scenes. And we need people like that, and I think I can be that. I wish I learned about this job sooner, but everything happens for a reason, and things like this just aren't talked about a lot, I don't think, at least not where I'm at. Like, a lot of the things in medical, you think PSW, nursing, doctor, you don't really think about ultrasound, radiation, a lab tech, the chemists behind it all, the biotechnology of it, respiratory therapists. Like, there's a lot of behind the scenes medical areas and specialties, and that's where I want to be. I don't want to be in the forefront. I want to be behind the scenes. Anyways, I think that is it for this vlog. If I can speak, I'm so sorry. I'm like tripping over my own tongue right now. But yeah, I don't really have any plans for this weekend. I have to work, but other than that, and see, one thing I like about the medical field is that I know for nursing, it's like 4 days on, 5 days off, and I enjoy shift work. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy shift work. I don't need a Monday to Friday. I like having random days off during the week, and I don't know if medical lab techs follow the same schedule like that or what it is, but I enjoy shift work. I don't, like, at the dairy farm, I'm shift work, but I work every other weekend and Monday to Friday. So like, not a lot of days off, and it's just where I'm at. I'm the only employee, which, like, I don't want to talk bad about my employment because I love it there. I love this job. I'm so grateful for it. It's literally a dream come true, but it's just not very long-term for me. The hours just aren't enough to support me full time. I'm trying to take on YouTube. I've talked about that before, but yeah, it just kind of sucks working the afternoons, like starting, like leaving here at 3:30 and then not getting home till 8 every night. Yeah, it's just kind of hard, but I'm just trying something new, branching out, seeing what's out there. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. I honestly can't even really remember what's all in this vlog, so it'll be a nice little surprise for me when I edit. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!